This military makeover is brought to you in part by My Computer Career.
Specialist Natasha Woodruff was at the midpoint of her basic training when she was traumatically sexually assaulted by her drill instructor. Her inspiring story leaves us with many questions. How could our armed forces fail our sons and daughters like this? We need to do a better job. Unfortunately, we're left with not enough answers. On this very special episode of Military Makeover, I had an opportunity to sit down with the director of the Army's Sexual Harassment and Assault Response Prevention Program. Natasha's story continues right now on Military Makeover.
Well, we've officially hit the midway point, and so far, things are going right on schedule. Knock on wood, of course.
All right, checking on the progress here. We got our brand new doors installed. Hey, what's up, man? Gaston Roofing, finishing up all of these doors. You got to put the insulation in, make it nice and airtight. We do have some incredible progress happening. Tarquette's been here. The new floors have gone in. When the door's closed, I always sort of hesitate to see if we're making any progress in here. But fortunately, we've got 3 of our finest nation's veterans working for GEICO now. Listen, you guys really put your money where your mouth is. Over 75 years of taking care of military veterans. Thank you for your service. Looking good in here, guys. Thank you. Yeah, so things start to come together, but I want to know where Ryan is. Ryan, you out here? Anybody see Ryan?
Bud, over here, come on.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, bud.
How you doing, bud?
Good.
I feel like I haven't seen you in like a day or two.
Oh, I've been here.
Oh, I know. I know, you're always here. Hey, listen, great job inside. What's going on in that hallway bathroom?
So the bathroom, we're remodeling it. I pretty much gutted both bathrooms,
Yeah.
and we're gonna do new vanities with new countertops, showers.
I don't know if you checked the weather app at all, but
I did.
Yeah, there's rain coming in, and we got the siding guys working right now.
Yeah, so hopefully it's not a heavy downpour. If it's just a sprinkle, we'll be okay. So maybe check out on the app and let them know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now, man. All right, good
right,
job, buddy.
Did someone order a side of adventure? Because we teamed up with our friends at visitnc.com to help create a memorable day for our makeover family.
We are at the Carolina Raptor Center, and we are seeing awesome birds of prey and owls and really, really cool animals we don't see very often where we live at.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Natasha, Luke, thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having us.
I'm Jim.
Well, we're here today because Luke and Natasha have a really love for birds, and talking to Luke, sounds like he has a history going back to his grandparents. We could show them owls and hawks and eagles that they all love, so we're happy that we can serve him because he served us.
First birds of the morning.
Are you ready?
I love birds because, you know, their speed and agility, they're also very beautiful, and no two are the same.
Here at the Raptor Center today, we're showing him primarily just a couple species. We showed him some falcons, fastest animal on earth. We showed him a golden eagle. We showed him some barred owls, the most common owl that we have in North Carolina. Bald eagle,
That's our national bird. That's the emblem of our country.
and a couple other falcon species. But we've got plenty of other birds for them to come back and see at some other time.
So we got to see all these guys in their enclosures. Now we're going to go get to see some birds that are outside and right up close. Oh, look who we have here. We have some more of our staff, and we have one of our feathered staff members. So we have Colleen,
Hi, guys.
we have Kristen, and we have one of our falcons.
There he goes. Cool. Awesome.
North Carolina is the 6th most visited state in America. Part of that, it really is because we have a tremendous variety, from the highest mountains in the eastern United States to wonderful attractions in cities here in the central area to some of the most undeveloped coastline in all the country.
Oh, God.
We count ourselves to be the most military and veteran-friendly state. Approximately 780,000 of them. We provide advocacy services to ensure they get what they need to support their families, their medical conditions, their education. We understand the sacrifices they have made, and we want to make sure we have more veterans stay here and we support them better.
Yeah. Hello. Hiya. Welcome to Sea Life Charlotte Concord. Are you ready to go under the sea? Let's go. We are at the Sea Life. It's inside the mall in Concord, and it is a super cool aquarium that you can walk through, and they have a lot of kid-friendly levels. It was really neat.
At Sea Life Charlotte Concord, all of our guests are special, but it's extra special when we're able to host guests that have served in the military.
We got to go behind the scenes and feed some baby cow nose manta ray by hand. They gave Tasha and little Luke some gloves, and they got to put their hand in, and they would come and take it right out of their hand. It was really amazing.
We are so excited to have Natasha and Luke and the whole family to come back for 12 months of unlimited fun. Yay!
That's awesome. By the end, she just was touching the glass, and she really wants me to buy her a pink fish now.
This military makeover is brought to you in part by GEICO.
Looking good, guys. Hey, Danny, this is great, man. We're making great progress and a great bunch of products out here. Amazing doors. Tell me about them.
These are Therma-Tru Doors. They're Consumer Digest best rated.
And energy efficiency, but security was a concern for Natasha. We've got wrought iron inside glass, so it lets light through, but they feel that sense of security, right?
That's right. It's a nice, secure look, and it's classic old world custom style to it.
But it wasn't without the challenges as far as the install goes. I mean, these guys are pros, but you actually had to custom cut these doors to fit some of the thresholds, right?
We did. We had to take some off the top and off the bottom to make it symmetrical and keep it look right.
These doors have that old world sort of charm to them. What are we gonna do? Paint them, stain them? What's gonna be?
We're gonna wind up staining them an old walnut color.
Okay, you doing the stain, we doing the stain.
We'll probably wind up doing the stain as well.
All right, good. One thing off our list that somebody else can do. Man,
Perfect.
Thank you so much for helping us out here.
You.
I can't wait to see the finished product. Get back to work, man, all right?
Okay, no problem.
All right, buddy.
Just over 30 miles southeast of Lincolnton, you'll find the great city of Charlotte, where our friends at Caesarstone are headquartered.
The job that veterans do for this country, I mean, literally to serve and protect, is something that we believe should be honored on a regular basis. Natasha in particular is an incredible cook. She's really active in the kitchen, and the kitchen as the heart of the home and the countertop being the heart of the kitchen is a really critical element for them.
Supporting military makeover is a great honor for us as a company to do. So when we heard Luke and Natasha's story and that they were only 45 minutes away from our office, we jumped on it right away, and just a real honor to be a part of their family for this short time and the show in general.
And of course, Caesarstone continuing the great things inside the kitchen. Here's my friend Candace.
Hi, Art. How you doing?
Good to see
Good
you.
to see you too.
Tell me about this product. This is something new and different. You and Jen collaborated on
Yeah,
this.
Jen picked one of our 2020 colors. This is called Black Temple. It's a natural finish. It's 93% quartz, one of the most durable surfaces on the market. Non-porous, scratch resistant, mold, mildew resistant.
We have the waterfall edge over here, which is really cool.
Gorgeous.
I noticed on my way in that you're also doing this beautiful outdoor kitchen canning area, because you know Natasha loves to grow her own vegetables and do all that work out there. Can we go take a look?
Absolutely.
Let's go. And outside here, Candace, this is a perfect setup, especially for Natasha with the canning and everything. What gave you the idea to do this?
So this is actually our Clear Skies design. We thought this would be great for Natasha and Luke. As much as they love to work outside and can their goods, this is our latest technology. It's completely UV rated, mold, mildew resistant, scratch resistant, so they can dine outside, cook outside, you know, enjoy friends, entertain, and have no maintenance whatsoever.
The best thing about Caesarstone, all of your products, they look good, they're durable, and they're perfect on military makeover for our active young families.
Absolutely.
Well, Candace, you did a fantastic job. Thank you for
Art.
being here, and Jen is super happy with all of the designs
She
that
did an
you guys
amazing
offer.
job. Thank you, Art.
Thank you.
This military makeover is brought to you in part by Caption Call. Rack Room Shoes have kindly opened up their store to the Harvey Woodruff family for a shoot-tacular shopping spree.
Hey guys. Luke, what's up, buddy?
When we read Luke and Natasha's story, we were super interested in trying to work with military makeovers to help make a very special time for them. But then when they actually came in, they just light up. They're a great family, great energy, and we were so happy to be part of it.
Hey, so listen, we brought you here today to Rack Room Shoes for a very special reason, right, Mark?
Yeah, today, Luke and Natasha, we're going to honor your service by giving you the run of the store. Pick any shoes, all the shoes you want on the house.
You're gonna have to get me a bigger car.
Let's go shopping.
The family's going to have a great time shopping today. We have a great selection. We've got great Nike shoes. We've got the latest shoes from Puma. We've got a great selection from Vans. And even for Natasha, when she wants something that's maybe a little more fashionable, something from Madden Girl perhaps, a sandal for this spring. She has a lot of choices.
I'm actually looking for some Gladiator shoes.
What about these ones?
She helped me pick out a really cute pair of gladiator sandals for the summertime. She did awesome with helping us pick out and get everything that we needed, huh?
It's really weird for me because I've never really had more than 2 pairs of shoes. You know, I had black shoes, white shoes, court shoes, combat boots, and that's pretty much it. So it was a little overwhelming at first, but it got me a good stack going.
What size would you be?
10.
10.
I'm a pretty active guy, so I picked out some gym shoes, some running shoes, and of course slides. You know, you got to be comfortable.
Rec Room Shoes has a long history of supporting military families through our Rec Room Gives program. Every Tuesday around the country at all of our stores, military families get an extra 10% discount.
Oh, you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Awesome. It looks like you really did some damage here.
We did.
You are set up. So you'll be set for a long, long time in the shoe department, right?
Yes.
But you know, on Military Makeover, we always like to throw a little something extra surprise in there. Mark, you had something you wanted to tell the
Yeah,
family.
Art, we sure did. You know, Luke and Natasha had a great time shopping today, but we know you're going to need some more shoes in the future. So we have for each one of you a $500 gift card for your future footwear purchases. That should keep you in good shoes for a long time.
They're gonna have to extend my closet.
Oh, man. Well, how do you know we're not already doing that?
Art and Mark stopped us at the end as we were checking out, and Mark gave us $500 each so we can come back once their shoes that they have now are old and tethered and used up, and we can spend the day here and get some more.
Just amazing. I'm so glad you guys are so happy. Mark, you really hooked them up. You know, while we're here, I might have to do a little bit of shopping myself.
You know what, Art, we had such a great time working with you and the Military Makeover team. We'd like you all to pick out a pair of shoes on us today.
Really? Me and our entire
the
Military
entire crew
Makeover
that's here today, absolutely.
Thank you so much, Mark. Rack Room Shoes coming through for Military Makeover, big time.
Here in the garage, it was very dark and dingy. With the help of garage experts, this is gonna be the ultimate man cave. Hey guys, garage experts on the scene. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Nice to meet y'all. Hi.
Good, Ryan. Jason Lindsay, how you doing? How you doing?
All right, so we're ready to go?
Yes, sir. Ready to go. Ready to get started on this garage makeover.
What's your plan for today?
So plan for the day is let's get the garage cleared out. We're going to access the concrete. We got some crack repair that we need to take care of. Then we're going to do the diamond grind on the concrete.
Okay.
We're going to roll out our epoxy, and then we're going to do a 100% broadcast on our flake system. We're going to try to get all that done today.
Okay.
So when we get back here tomorrow, we'll be able to scrape it nice and flat. It's going to look like a granite countertop. Then we'll be able to roll our polyasphalt, our sealer on, and then we can move on with our cabinet install.
I'll grab Jen for you guys so you can figure out the placement of the cabinets and all that stuff. But as you can see, I'm kind of in the middle of this stuff, so I got to run, all right?
I like it.
Good luck, guys. Have a good one.
This Military Makeover is brought to you in part by AccuWeather. At the midpoint of her basic training, Specialist Natasha Woodruff was sexually assaulted by her drill sergeant. Her story continues right now.
Dr. Hollis, thank you so much for joining us today. I know, we had scheduled this interview earlier at the Pentagon, but unfortunately, because of now the COVID-19, pandemic, we're forced to do this by Zoom. But thank you so much for joining us today, sir.
Thank you for having me in for this conversation.
Since Natasha Woodruff's story broke, which was back in 2011, 2012, she helped to prosecute her assailant. We focused in really hard on sexual assault. And as a matter of fact, up until 2016, sexual assault seemed to be on the downward slide. The number of sexual assaults in 2018 went up. Did Natasha's story make a difference, sir?
Yes, it absolutely did. Natasha is a hero. She's an exemplar of the Army's values and what it means to be a soldier, what it means to be a good American. And there are changes that have been made in the program since her assault that drove the rate down dramatically. We also saw in that same time the percentage of soldiers reporting their assaults increased. Even today, at about 50% of women who are victims are reporting their sexual assaults, which is a tremendous improvement. And again, that is due in no small measure to Natasha's courage and persistence in trying to help the Army do better at protecting soldiers from sexual assault.
Here it is, 2020. We still have 50% who aren't reporting.
Well, Montel, you're absolutely right. America entrusts us, parents and family, with their sons and daughters, and we have a solemn obligation, a moral responsibility to take care of them and to protect them. And we are not where we need to be on this issue, and we own that. That's on us. We have shifting our efforts towards prevention, putting a greater emphasis on getting ahead of the curve, getting ahead of the problem. The core of that is really hammering on the points of treating every member of every team in the Army with the dignity and respect and the value to which they're entitled, which they deserve.
In Natasha's case, there was retribution to the point that she now still and will suffer for the rest of her life physical disabilities because she was assaulted a second time, not sexually, but assaulted just because she came forward. How do we ensure that the chain of command steps in and says to all of us that are serving, this is about all of us?
It is about understanding that we have an obligation to look out for each other and take care of each other. And we have to take that same kind of value, that same, I will do whatever it takes to take care of my buddy, to encourage soldiers that applies not just on the battlefield, not just in the training space, but 24/7 everywhere you are, that we have an obligation to take care of each other. And if we see something, we're going to not just say something, but we're going to step up and do something.
Can you tell us a little bit about the SHARP program itself?
SHARP is sexual harassment and assault response and prevention. And it is the entire program from how do we start training within the first 14 days of a soldier entering basic training, all through their career, on how they are trained in the prevention of sexual assault and how to act to make sure that accountability is held. On the training side, every soldier is required within the first 14 days of entering the Army to receive introductory training in sexual assault, what the policies are, what the standards are, what reporting processes are, what to do if something happens, and understand you have an obligation to take care of each other. And if something happens, you have to step in, you have to intervene, and you have to report.
What message would you like to send out to the troops in general when it comes to sexual harassment?
We need to live by our Army values every day in every way. And remember, we take care of each other. And sexual assault, sexual harassment are intolerable. They erode trust and confidence in the unit, they erode unit cohesion, and that undermines readiness. And at the end of the day, undermined readiness will cost lives downrange.
Dr. Hollis, thank you so much for being with us today. And having someone like you in charge of this, I think puts a lot more confidence and faith in all of us.
I really want to thank you for highlighting your story. Natasha is a genuine American hero for her courage in standing up on this important issue, and she, along with others, helped reshape what the Army is doing, and my hat's off to her and to you for giving her the credit that she's due.
Thank you so much, sir. And we'll make sure we pass that on to Natasha.
If you or someone you know is the victim of a crime or the target of a sexual assault, speak out. You are never alone. Luke and Natasha's story will continue on the next Military Makeover.